Hey guys, Pastor Ash here. Today we're going to be going over the uh, Wuthering Waves developers message for 1.1. This dropped this morning. It addresses a lot of issues that players have had. I know that in our earlier video we kind of went over some leaks. That was talking more about Jinxi and Changli and kind of the things that are coming. This touches more on some of the complaints that the community has had. They're over here saying, to give you a sneak peek into what we have in store for you in future updates, we'll share the latest adjustments we're making to the game via developer messages before each version's launch. We will also use these messages to address common issues with the current version and share details on related optimizations and adjustments. So basically this is where they're going to be updating on everything. If we want to hear from the developers about major issues, this is kind of where they're going to be doing it. The first thing they're going to be touching on is going to be tuner synthesis. This is something that I've heard a lot of the community really want. We've got all these purple and blue tuners that we're never going to use. I'm sure somewhere in their thought process they thought that people would be using 1, 2, and 3, the star echoes. We're really not. Everyone kind of went straight to finding some purples that can carry you until you get high enough that you're getting some good golds, and then just golds only. So tuners have been a big kind of bottleneck for you. So in 1.1, it looks like they're going to be working in an ability for us to synthesize gold tuners out of our purple ones, which is fantastic. We are going to be getting some more XP from unlocking things in the God, what's it called? Your that holds the echoes. It'll come back to me eventually. Anyways, we are getting some more Union XP for that. They're going to also retroactively give it to those that have already gotten it. So that'll be fantastic. Those of us that are already that are already at Databank 20. We'll be getting some stuff back. Down here it looks like we are also getting 21, so we're gonna get some more. It makes it so every drop that you get are 5-star, which is amazing because there's nothing worse than running around all day looking for your Flautus and 2 out of your 3 drops that you get are purple, and you're like, well, that was kind of a waste of my day. They are also going to be getting rid of 1-cost echoes from your rewards. So every day when you do your dailies and you get your 100 reward points or whatever, when you submit that, there is a chance that you can get, you pretty much almost always get 1-cost rewards from that. So being able to get 3 and 4 costs, which are the more important echoes from that, is going to be fantastic. This just talks about a new puzzle in Clang Clang, or it's called Clang Bang, in Firmament. That's cool. We removed the animation. Apparently a lot of people didn't like that. It didn't bother me. I mean, I do tacit fields, but I can't say that I farmed them to know that that time delay is an issue. I don't know who's speed running tacit fields, but whatever, sure. Lowered the shell cost for echo leveling. Shell credits are a bigger bottleneck than I think people realize. Below Union level 40, it's really not that big of a deal. But it looks like when we hit Union level 50, things get real expensive real fast, and there aren't great ways to get shell credits. Even in the simulation training, you get like 70 to 80 shell credits per run, and that's just not enough to keep up with what you're gonna need. Yes, we do get a pretty big free amount through events and other things of that nature, but shell credit, anywhere where they could shave off shell credit costs, I'm all for it. I'm already feeling the pressure on needing it when I get to 50, so that's gonna be great. Simplified the cruise wing challenge. I guess it was going too fast for people. I honestly always thought that they were super easy. So if that's a thing, then cool. the Depths of Elusive Realm is coming back. I talked about this in my other video. I'm super hyped for this. This was one of my favorite things about 1.0. So in 1.1, they're introducing a new one. So that should be great. Should be a lot of fun. A free 1,000 Ashtrites. Hey, I ain't gonna turn that down. We already know about Mount Firmament coming out. It's gonna have a whole bunch of new stuff, photo collection, exploration events, a bunch of good stuff. Version 1.1, you may redeem 7 of each of the convenient items, radiant, from store. So that's nice. Those of us that are a little more than free to play, but aren't quite whales, probably have this issue. I've bought out the store. I still have like 3 to 4K of these sitting around. Yes, I can turn them into shell credits because that's an unlimited resource that you can buy from the store. But I was glad I was hanging on to it because I was wondering if this would happen. So good to see those coming back. Preview of other special events besides optimization tweaks. 1.1 is also bringing a bunch of other cool events your way. The 7-day login event, Glyphs of Celestial Light. I wasn't sure what this was, but it's a 7-day login event. Hey, I'm all about it. Free stuff. The featured commission event, Lolo campaign. Okay, cool. The featured combat event, Tactical. Simulacra? Is that how that's said? Simulacra, sure. Hey, okay. The level material double event drop after sound abundance, and the echo double drop event, core cleansing, cool. Map exploration system. They're going to be doing some layers, which is pretty cool, especially since this looks like it's kind of dungeony. But there is nothing more frustrating when you're running around and it's telling you on your loot tracker that there is a chest that you need to find. On the map it says you below you, and you're like, I don't know what the map below me looks like. So it'll be nice to be able to change this, especially like in the dim forest. That happens a lot because there's all those little caverns and whatnot under it. So I'm good with this. I like that. New Year quest progress. This is cool. I'm okay with this as well. It's nice being able to keep track of your random quests. So sure. Expanded detected range or loot mapper, that's cool. Nothing wrong with making it bigger. That's always a nice change of life. Hopefully it picks up on everything on the loot mapper now, because I know that there are some things that it doesn't pick up, like challenges. They are like real hit or miss on what shows up and what doesn't. So I'm cool with that being there. Gallery feature, all right, yeah, I'm sure. I don't really know that I need that. Story dialogue, that can be okay if you really want to go back and like deep dive in the lore, and you don't want to sit through the wonderful voice acting from the earlier missions. Then you can read back through this. So that's cool. Also, if you skipped a lot of stuff, they'll have it in there so you can backlog on your own time if you want. Level requirements for some quests. I don't know that I ever felt this being a problem, but I guess it could be. If you are free to play and you're just kind of playing a couple of times a day, then yeah, there are a couple, especially the 14s, and then a couple of the later ones, yeah. So I'm okay with this. It sounds like that's going to be a good change of pace and everything for those that are a little more casual. More number and type of guidebook activity point quests. We've heard your feedback about the limited ways to earn guide point activity points. So with 1.1, we'll be increasing variety and number. Yeah. I mean, they're dailies. I don't know that I really care about variety in my dailies. Yes, I do want some variety, but it being the same ones over and over, that's fine. What's really frustrating though is when I get one of these and it's something I don't want to do that day. Like I don't want to do simulation training or go do a tacit field, and that's like my 220s outside of my daily quests, resident liberation and intro skills. Like sure, as long as I don't get stuck with stuff I don't want to do and I have to waste my wayplates doing activities that I wasn't really planning on doing that day. So I'm all right with it. New combat style filters. Sure. Sure. That's fine. That's fine. New chat system. I don't use the chat box. This is really only if you're chat boxing with buddies. So if you're big on co-op mode, then nice. Controller mode. This is huge. I don't play controller, but I know that a big portion of the community does play on controller and has been griping about it. So it's nice that they're aware the controller mode can be a little meh and they're trying to work on it. Hopefully they will try and make it a little bit better for mobile players. Yes, this is a big new version game, so it's going to run better on your PC, but I've heard that it basically fries a lot of mobiles, so hopefully they will circle back to that and work on it a little bit more. But for now, at least tackling controller mode just in general is nice. If you have any feedback or suggestions regarding the content and experience for Wuthering Waves, you can submit them through in-game surveys in the feedback portal. Obviously, they listen to this, so not a bad idea to do that. This is your boilerplate, we're committed, yada yada yada. So all in all, they are hitting on a lot of gripes that the community had. I am really excited about the synthesis of potentially the tubes. I don't really care about the tuners. I've got enough tuners for now, and I've got plenty of these little shitheads that I can easily do that. But doing the tuners that'll be nice, because that is a huge bottleneck for people. But all in all, I'm happy with 1.1. It's touching on a lot of issues that I had. Were there any issues that you have that they aren't addressing? If there are, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we look forward to 1.1 coming out shortly. See you guys.